Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Deep Dive Podcast. Tonight we have Erin. I think she's
Hey.
like one half of the Tennessee Shadow Chasers. Unfortunately, Audra is working,
Yes.
so she can't hop on, but that's okay. We're going to have a fun filled weekend. Tim is MIA. I don't know where he's at the moment, but I'm sure he'll be along pretty soon. But we are on episode 26. Can you believe that? 26 already, you guys.
26 already. Wow.
26. Yeah, it's crazy. Wednesday, June 17th, we have Spectro. That is another 6 p.m. podcast. And then Sunday, we have Grim Reaper Paranormal at a special time, 3 Eastern, 2 Central. So that one's going to be a really early podcast, but we try to accommodate when they can be on. So
Yeah.
um, I think that happens when I'm like, pick a time, and then they're like, oh, let's do 3, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, okay. We'll do 3.
But it
No
is
problem.
Father's Day, so they might have something planned for that evening or whatever, and it'll be okay.
Right.
So you guys say hi in the comments. Um, Make sure if you guys have questions, you ask. Aaron, tell us a little bit about Tennessee Shadow Chasers and you.
Okay. Tennessee Shadow Chasers. We are chasers. I don't know where that came from. We're just kind of eclectic group of folks that like to investigate together, and we all kind of click real well. Um, and we're just trying to bridge that gap of communication between what we consider the living and dead. Who knows what they consider? I mean, we might be dead to them for all we know, right? But yeah, and we just love to go around different places and investigate. You know, big places, little places. It doesn't matter. We'll do home investigations to help people out if they need it. Things like that. Yeah.
How many people is on the team?
Well, I think we have. I think we're 6, 7 people on the team already. Yeah,
Nice, nice, nice.
and it waxes and wanes. Sometimes people and go, and that's okay. Um, you know, life happens.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Like this hobby is very expensive. Nobody is paying for me. I'm paying for
Right.
myself, kind of thing. And so, we're not sponsored by anybody or anything of that nature. So it's very expensive, and sometimes life's very hard. So yeah, sometimes some people are on the team, some people are not on the team, and sometimes they just for whatever reasons. Yeah.
Yeah, I always do that to my team too. I'm
It's-
like, if you guys need um if you guys need time off, just let me know you need time off. Like, and I won't be
oh
like,
yeah.
hey, we're going here. Like, I totally get it. And for
Yeah.
sure, yes. Christopher is here. Hello, hello.
Grove Ministries. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. Oh, my buttons don't like to work right. Ah,
All
so, oh my gosh. Um, so what got you guys? Are you and Audra more like the founders, or was it more like Audra?
I mean, I guess you could call us all the. I mean, I don't like using founders. We all kind of came together. It started out there were 4 of us that came together, um, and we formed this team because we had to have a team name because we were going to be the world's largest ghost hunt, and our home base was Scott County Jail. So we came up with a name, Tennessee Shadow Chasers, and we just kind of kept the name, made some T-shirts, and rolled with it. And then here we are, about 3, 4 years later.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's really kind of. I mean, it's kind of a cool story how we became and how we've morphed into something we weren't. I mean, we've all grown and from this whole experience because several of us worked at a event company teaching people how to ghost hunt. So we had to flip our frame of mind from teaching to actually sitting back and enjoying it for us as well. So that was kind of a hard flip to make, but we did.
that's awesome. How did you guys come up with Tennessee Shadow Chasers?
I think Aaron Monroe, who used to be on our team, I'm pretty sure she came up with the name. Either she did or Jennifer did, who's on our team. One of them came up with that name, and because we were spitballing names around, and then Tennessee Shadow Chasers, it was like, oh, okay, and then we can shorten it up TSC for short. Sounds good.
Mhm.
So, and that's
Yeah.
what we went with, yeah.
I feel that because I'm like, when we brought Tim in as a permanent member, I was like, oh, what other names could we come up with? You know, and everybody's like, you can't change the name. You can't change the name. You got to leave it. You got to leave it.
Yeah,
So occasionally I'll be like PG&T,
PG&T.
PG&T. But
And
that's
Sam.
very, very few and far between. But
It was great investigating with you guys too. I know we didn't get to spend a lot of time with you, but man, that was fun. That night was fun.
yeah, these guys were at Indiana State with us along with BBT.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a crazy experience.
Yeah, it was.
And we ended up hitting places that I don't think, well, we know BBT did it because we just did a podcast with them.
Mm-hmm.
But we went into places that they didn't go. And I think that, even over in Adams Hall, we were all like on different floors
Oh yeah.
at different times. Like we didn't do the same floors.
No,
So yeah, it was crazy.
no, and it was, but I mean, it was a really good time. I mean, and of course, we went back for kind of like for a redemption thing, but
Right.
we spent a lot of time at the nursing home. But we did. I mean, it was interesting because when we walked at the very tail end of the night, we walked down. Let's see, we walked down from what was the 4-story building? That was site.
Adams. Oh, um, the
Site.
admin building. Or Adams.
Yeah, yeah. And we were walking down, and we thought we heard you guys walking because it has hallways over here and hallways or like stairwells on both sides. We were on this stairwell. We thought you guys were on this stairwell. And we thought we were like going down and you guys were going up, and we heard you in passing laughing or and we didn't give it a second thought. We thought it was you. And then we come down and there's nobody. We both turn around with lights and we put our flashlights down and we were like, there's nobody. There's like nobody in the building. And then we turn around and we look and we see you guys coming over the horizon over here, kind of coming from the water tower area. And we were like, wait a second, well, where'd BBT go? Where were you guys? And so it was paranormal. That was really cool because we automatically assumed it was the living because it was audible voices.
Yeah, and it was the same when we were on the 4th floor. It was actually the same because we thought we heard you guys or BBT coming up the stairs because we heard talking in the stairwell, and Tim was like, "Oh, that's just another team." And yeah, it was not. When we left the 4th floor, there was nobody in the building at all. Like nobody. Like we even walked back through the nursing home and the admin building, and like you guys were nowhere.
Nowhere near it.
Nowhere.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I did see a bat that I wanted to take home so bad, but I didn't.
Oh my god.
He was like that big and he was so fuzzy and so cute.
Yeah, there was a bat about that big above my head in the tunnels. And
oh yeah. Yeah.
Misty goes, Brenda, you can look up, but don't scream. And I look up, and literally, it's like right here over my head. It legitimately was so close, and I'm like,
oh my gosh!
You could have just said it was a bat.
Yeah,
and I'd have been fine.
I would have just kept on walking.
Yeah, I'd have been fine. But don't tell me you can look up, but don't scream, because then I'm like, I don't even know what to expect. And yeah, Tiny got dive bombed by a bat walking out.
Really?
Yeah, we were walking out, so past the tunnels, like almost out. And as we were walking, it came and it hit her like right here.
And
after a good one.
Oh no, that's awful.
Yeah, she was like saying a few choice words.
Yeah,
like, stupid bad. It was funny.
I can't say that I blame her. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So after that, every time we went through there, her hood was up.
Yep. Yeah, I bet
Every
it was.
every time it was crazy. So
Funny.
oh god, I really need Tim at this point because I do not have my questions in front of me. Because normally when I don't have questions, I pass it to him and then I can recoup.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
guys
right.
watching,
Here,
if you have
Tim,
any
take
if you
care
have
of
any
it.
questions or whatever, let us know. He still hasn't even responded. I don't know. He might be napping for all I know.
Yeah, probably.
Retired life.
Oh, it's so troublesome, isn't it? That's something I will never get to see is retired life. Never.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Um, so we'll just talk about you guys went to Coalfield Manor.
Yes. Coalfield Manor. Coalfield Manor, everybody needs to check this place out. So it's newer, right? It's not very well known right now, but everybody's sleeping on it, and they shouldn't be because this place. So it's a mortuary. There's an apartment upstairs that eventually they are going to end up living upstairs, but right now, no. So you still can go upstairs and investigate if you want to, as well. And then there's a basement, but the basement is like a dirt basement, and it can be kind of muddy down there. So, and if you go into the basement, she has to be in the room right above the basement to make sure that nobody makes that hatch shut, because then there's no getting out of the basement. So, not a good idea. But yeah, she has a gift shop there, number one, that is impressive. It's the coolest gift shop I have ever been to. She's got like that. I got that piece of art there, right there.
Yeah, I like that.
I got this little guy.
Oh, cute.
Isn't he cute? He's so cute. I got a bunch of stuff there. That's just some of the stuff I got. But so she has a really cool gift shop. And then investigating, we came across this woman that she basically does not like to be called a woman of the night. She would use men for their money, but she doesn't classify as that. And she pretends to have money, but she likes to be showy. So she likes to flip her dress around and be real showy. And she doesn't like women because she feels like women judge. And we were talking to her and we were trying to express to her, more people are coming to learn about your story because you're very important. You're still important. Everybody wants to know about you. Who are you? Where do you come from? What do you do? Just be you. Nobody's going to judge you. Nobody's going to make fun of you. You know, she's very like, she likes men. She likes men. I'll give you that. She's all, I guarantee you. But that night, it was just us women. We didn't have any guys with us. So we really had to, it was like pulling teeth. And there was a little boy there that was running around like on sugar, high on sugar, just very active. And then there was a man that we came into contact, and I think it was HG. I think it was like one of the original builders that built the original building that was there, because the whole town basically has burnt down a couple times. I mean, it's a coal mining town, you know, so it's probably burnt down at least 4 times in the past history. So, but it was really interesting. I don't know why they're there. Some of the furniture there is not local to that exact spot. So some of the furniture was donated and picked up at antique shops. And so you never know what energy is coming in on that too. So I don't know where the people come from or why they're there, except for HG. It makes sense why he's there. It's his land. But the rest of them, and I'm sure there are more there. Those are just the ones that we were able to tap into. But it was cool. It was very cool.
It's funny that the lady is like, I'm not that. But
she was adamant about that, Brenda. She was adamant. She was like, I am not a lady of the night. No. She was just like, that's offensive. That's disgusting. Times were tough, and I used what I had to get what I wanted, which was money. So, so in her mind, you know,
you should have just called her a sugar baby.
Yeah, that's it.
Maybe she should have been okay with that.
because she just was very adamant that she was not a lady of the night, even though she did stuff just like them. But her reasoning must have been much more important to her than.
Well, her reasoning is probably because she didn't have a madam. She didn't have a house that she actually worked in.
Yeah,
So
right.
she didn't clarify that.
Right. She was
You know?
an independent agent at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
independent agent. There you go. Hey,
That's
Christopher,
exactly.
we are going to talk about that here in just a little bit.
Yes.
Yes, we are. We are going to talk about that here in a little bit.
Yes. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
So, yeah, we actually just had Heather from Coldfield Manor on the show 2 episodes ago. So,
She's
episode
amazing.
24. So, you guys can go watch that. She does talk a lot um, about the manor and all of that stuff. Yeah, and she
Yeah.
talked about the little boy.
Hmm.
But
Yeah, he hangs out. She first told us that he liked to like hide underneath the table in the embalming room.
yeah,
And so, and he's there, but that specific night he was like everywhere. He was
everywhere.
hyper and he was just
Maybe he was hyper because
attention.
there was a group there
Yeah.
and you
Yeah.
were all women.
Yeah.
So maybe it reminded him more of like moms.
Moms and aunties and
Yeah.
cousins. Yeah. So it could have, because we were just being silly. Some of the night we were just laughing and having a good time and being silly and catching up with each other because we don't always get to see each other.
Mm-hmm.
But then a lot of the night is just investigating. But so he was very hyper. Yes. And it was kind of reminiscent, when little kids run to a room and they're like, and then they run back out of the room just randomly.
Yes.
Like, that's what he was
Yes.
like. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And then HG was very buttoned up and very, observant.
That actually happened to us the last time we were at McPike back in March. We
Yeah.
encountered a 7-year-old named Benny. And where this little boy came from is beyond me. But that boy loved the dead bell and he was dinging that thing like crazy. And we're like, okay, will you stop? And he would stop. And they were like, one more time, just for fun. And he would go ding. Like it was, his response on that dead bell was crazy.
Was crazy.
He was laughing like the entire time. Like when he was talking,
Yeah.
he was laughing. And we were doing a portal session and we actually caught a laugh come through the portal. And Tanya goes, that was him laughing. That's what I've been hearing all night. And it was the creepiest little laugh.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was interesting to see.
Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah.
It was. So where else have you been lately?
Oh my gosh. Post Town Elementary School.
Yeah.
We did go to Post Town, and I had never been there in Middleton, Ohio.
Yes.
And that one threw me off because I thought, oh, it's an elementary school. How haunted can an elementary school be? But I didn't really do much research before I got there. And so I didn't realize that there were as many Native Americans as there were there. And then there was also some train tracks that run behind the school, a little bit behind the school. And there was a train wreck, something like 10 years apart, but on the same day. It was like July 4th or something. I think it was specifically on July 4th, but 10 years apart from each other, accidents happened. So the school got turned into a makeshift hospital until, ambulance could come. And it was a long time ago that happened. It wasn't anything recent. So there was a lot of trauma there. And then there was Beth that was with us. She saw, I guess it was kind of like, was it Pennhurst? What was the place where they would bring people in and they had like muslin cloths over their head? They tied muslin cloths over their head so they couldn't see where they were going. And it was a prison. Or like a mental hospital. I think it was Pennhurst.
It might have been.
Some of like a spirit from Pennhurst kind of showed up there, which why? That was strange. And then
Um,
Eastern State, that's what it was, Chris.
yeah,
Yeah. That's what it was. That's exactly right.
I almost
So
wonder if,
that was strange.
well, I almost wonder if he piggybacked off of somebody
I think he did.
to leave that location and then decided, oh, this is a cool new location. Let's hang out here for a while.
Yeah. Yeah. And thanks for that, Chris. Eastern State. That's what
Yeah,
it was.
Eastern State.
But and then there were, we played with some what we thought were children, to where we have some equipment out, and we were playing like if you touch the center of it, it'll make all the tentacles go off, and we were asking them to do stuff for us, and they were doing it. And then all of a sudden, abruptly, they stopped, and we couldn't understand why. Well, then we decided we were going to go out in the hallway. 3 of the ladies were going into the bathroom to do some EVP work, and 2 of us were standing out in the hallway. It was Audra and myself. And we were seeing shadows. We were seeing somebody crawl up the stairs, but they would crawl up the stairs and their little heads would peek up, and then they'd go back down, and then they'd crawl down, and then they'd crawl back up and peek up. And then there was one time specifically, she and I were back to back, and we were hearing stuff. Like the stairwell was right here. There was a hallway and a hallway. So we were back to back, just kind of watching for shadows and checking over here. And she got hit, and she thought I hit her. I did not hit her. And so she got hit by a spirit, and I don't know what they were trying to do, like get her attention or running past her, and maybe they bumped into her. And then I look over, and sure enough, then somebody's standing at the top of the stairs all of a sudden. Like they made it all the way to the top of the stairs. That blew my mind. And it happened in like a 7-minute, 10-minute time frame. And as they were doing EVPs in the bathroom, they were getting an EVP saying, shh, they're in the hallway, talking about us being in the hallway. It was very strange.
That is
very weird. Yeah,
So-
and then all of us started feeling sick to our stomach. I had to go catch some air because I didn't feel right. So I thought, okay, I got to kind of just like settle myself down, catch some air, go back in. It wasn't like I ran out of the building, but I needed some air so I didn't puke.
So you were seeing shadows like come up the stairs? Or
Yes.
do you have special abilities that you actually...
No. We were actually physically. I do have, I don't know what to call it. I don't like using a mediumship term for it because they show me flashcards of pictures and I get to put pieces together, and then they'll validate if I'm putting pieces together correctly. But, it's strange. Anyhow, but no, I was not the only person to see this happen. I mean, it was evident because Audra, she's like, I don't have any gifts. So she saw it with her own eyes too. It was legitimately a shadow, and it was so cool. It was so cool. I was just like, whoa, that caught me off guard because they had just been peeking. And then all of a sudden they're standing at the top step, just staring straight at us, squared up with us and everything.
And you're like, hi.
Hi, how are you doing? I'm Erin. It's nice to meet you. Don't murder me. I'm going to move real slow.
Yeah. So we're kind of like that too. Like when you go to a church, because you wouldn't think a church would be haunted.
Right.
But then you think about it, if there was a lot of funerals at the church or, things like, so yeah. But you think about that. Tim's actually been to Post Town before.
Yeah,
I have not.
You need to go, Brenda. You need to go because I did not. That place took me by surprise. I seriously did not think it was going to carry the weight that it did, and I actually left with more questions than answers because it blew my mind. And there's so many different levels to that place. And it was an elementary school. The girl that was with us, Beth. I worked with her for years. I've known her for 12 years. She went to elementary school at the school. She went there. She remembers everything. So it was really nice to have her with us because she was like, this is this room, this is this room, this is where this was. When she went to school, it was really cool. It was a good one.
Did you look at her and go, did you ever think where you went actually was haunted?
Actually, she always had this weird feeling because the playground was behind the school, and then there was a grove of trees, and she always had this really bad feeling about this tree area, and she couldn't understand why. But it was just like that was like an icky place, like it was like a dangerous place to go. Come to find out, years later, when she was an adult, she found out that there was a man across the street and down the road who used to lure children over there and do things to them.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Isn't that creepy? And she picked up on that as a child.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So but that place was cool. And then we've got some other places we're headed to. Of course, we're going back to Brushy. We're going back to Hospital on College Hill. We've got the Hinsdale House later on this year, which is huge on my bucket list.
Right.
I mean, that's huge. And
Yeah,
then
mine too.
got the Sally House coming up. That one's a big one because we're going to the McIntyre Villa, Sally House, and there's one more we're going to. I can't remember it right now. But we've got a lot of places and then of course we've got the retreat coming up.
Yes.
Which is a lot. It's gonna be. Are you guys coming?
We're not.
Okay.
We're not.
You got stuff planned. That's right.
Yeah.
You got stuff.
Yeah. Well, originally we had a location booked. I then since canceled that reservation, but we do have another place booked.
Yeah. Well, if that falls through, come because it's free. Everything's free. I mean, you can tip somebody. We'll have tip jars everywhere, and if you want to tip somebody, you by all means, but you don't have to tip. You can still go for free. Like I'm telling people I'm doing a intuitive tarot reading class, and you're going to walk away with your own pack of tarot for free,
Dang.
and people
tip well.
Yeah, we're doing everything for free because we know that times are tough, and this is everybody who's constantly putting their money into investigations. Sometimes you need a little break and a little fun and to network with some people and, do different things and experience different things. So why not make it about the investigators and about people? We have a witches ball on Saturday, so you can dress up. You don't have to, but you can. It's going to be fun, just a relaxing, fun time. All you have to do is find a place to sleep. Like a hotel room. That's it.
Or on the ground. Wherever you're passing out.
Cemetery cross street. Okay. No, I'm just kidding. Rick would kill
Wherever
me.
you pass out. And when is this Smoky Shadow Retreat?
The Smoky Shadows Retreat is July 16th, 17th, and 18th. So it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And we've got the schedule up on our page. It's a private page. So if you want to be included in this, hit any of us up on Facebook. You can just go to Aaron Hale, Tennessee Shadow Chasers, and just say, I want to go to this. And then I'll invite you and you'll accept the invite and you're in just like that.
Where is it?
It is at the Ura Shrine in Bristol, Tennessee. And the Ura Shrine is a very special place. It's very interesting. It's spooky, but it also has great energy. The place is all about balance, good and bad, dark and light. So there's all things there. Nothing's off limits there. You can talk about things there that, other places won't let you talk about, but they're here. This place. They come and go as they please. So, yeah, you don't know what you're in contact with. One moment to the next, you have no idea who you're talking with. It could be a demon. It could be an angel. It could be a human. It could be anything.
That's so crazy. I actually think I posted Ura Shrine a while back on the location.
It's a very special place. Yeah. And it's not for, and we always do say, this retreat is for anybody. But to just go to the shrine to experience the shrine on its own, it's not good if you're just going to investigate and you be novice at it. You really kind of need to know what you're doing because it is a heavy hitter. This place is small, but it's very dense with spirits absolutely everywhere you go.
So if you are um, new to the game, first year in ish, first year, second year in, you may not want to make that one of your first stops, is what you're saying.
Right. Now, during the retreat, come on, because there's things going on to take your mind off of just the investigations. So yes, because there's going to be there's going to be a past life transgression, there's going to be aura portraits, there's going to be things for sale if you want to buy things. There's going to be real witches there. There's going to be tarot reading there. There's going to be a lot going on. So there's more than just investigating. But yeah, if you're just going to investigate, that's not the place to start. That's definitely not the place to start.
And do you guys do that yearly?
This is our first year. So we're going to see how this turns out. And then because I have this huge fear. And I guess it's like, I don't know, because we've been working on it for a year. Because it's our first one. So we just want to make sure everything's right.
Yeah.
And I have this intense fear that nobody's going to show up.
Like,
this time and energy and money, and it's bombed. That's my fear.
I don't think that'll happen.
I hope it doesn't.
I don't. Oh, hey, Tim's here.
Hey.
In a minute, he's not there, but there he goes. Hey, welcome to the podcast.
How was the nap?
Didn't have one.
Oh,
Wasn't taking a nap.
I thought you might have been taking a nap.
No. Can't tell time, apparently.
So anyway, I would say, I would think that you guys would have a good turnout.
I don't see why not, because it's free. Everybody
and there are so many people that are interested in that stuff, even though they don't talk about it or they don't share it or whatever. They're going to go and yeah, I mean, definitely if we were closer, we would. That's why I was like, oh,
yeah, you guys are all the way
because we can put that on the calendar list for next year.
Yes, if this one works out the way we want it to work out, then we're going to see if we can do it yearly or whatever we're allowed to do. Because it's, we do have to get permission because it's not our place. It's
right.
Rick's place. He owns it. He lives there. So I just have to make sure. But yeah, so we're hoping it goes well. That's the hope. Fingers crossed. Everybody show up.
Are you guys going to advertise it?
Yeah, there's because there's no money involved with tickets being sold and things like that. We have the private page, but that's why people have to ask to be invited. So I've been coming on podcasts, letting everybody know, just hit me up on Facebook and just message me. Even if you're not friends with me, message me, or on our Tennessee Shadow Chasers Facebook page and just say, hey, I want to come to this retreat, and we will get you added in there.
Perfect. Well, Tim just popped in, but I don't know if he's got any questions at the moment.
So, do a quick recap for me, if you would, a summary. What you guys been talking about?
What we talked about when we went to ISS. That was a good time. Did you have a good time?
Yeah. Yes, very much.
Yeah, me too. It was a great time. And then what else did we talk about at the retreat?
We talked about your trip to Coldfield Manor.
Mm-hmm. Tim, you guys would really like Coldfield Manor.
Okay.
We also
yeah.
You talked about
she's not looking to break anybody's bank. so it's affordable, and you get to stay the night there. That she doesn't have beds. She doesn't, so you would have to bring cots or something, blow up mattresses, stuff like that.
Gotcha.
But you're allowed to sleep there. It's a nice place. There's a bathroom facility.
Okay.
I mean, there's no shower, but there is toilets and sinks, so that's
Good.
nice.
Yeah.
And it's nice and clean. It's one of those that you can go in and you don't feel like you have to take a shower the second you step out of it, you know?
No
Yeah.
tetanus shot? Okay.
Yeah, right. And then, we did do post-out elementary school. We talked about that.
Okay.
What else?
But when you came in, she was talking about the Smoky Shadow retreat that's coming up in July.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I remember you guys talked about that with ISS. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Okay.
That's what we were talking about when you came in.
Okay.
She was talking about all the different things that are going to be going on there, and she was talking about how if you are a novice, you shouldn't do the Ura Shrine as a first investigation because it has everything.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It has angels, demons, humans, everything.
Cool.
Elements, whatever you want. Yeah. It is going to be a nice little retreat. It's a nice little break for everybody, so you can enjoy things for free.
I was going to say, what cooler thing to do, though, to be able to go investigate somewhere where you don't have to pay to go.
Yeah. I mean, because we have, like, every day we have, we are going to St. Albans in July. Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
It's for our second time. We're going back for our second time. The first time it kind of surprised us all. St. Albans did. So it's kind of Bailey's on my team. He's a teammate with me and the other teammates. So it's really a shocker of a investigation there. Have you guys been there?
No, but I've heard St. Albans is pretty legit.
Yeah, because we went in with no expectations and we were thrown, for a loop. Definitely. It got every single one of us it affected. And that's never happened. Well, we've had one investigation at Hospital on College Hill, and that got all of us. This one in turn got all of us as well. And that's unexpected and very shocking and very fun. Because it's a little on the darker side. So I tend to like things a little on the darker, macabre side. I'll go to investigations that are lighter, not a problem. But sometimes the ones that have that dark undertone can be a little more exciting.
Yeah. I've heard the Hospital on College Hill is another one.
Yeah.
And the old South Pittsburgh.
South Pittsburgh Hospital, yeah. That's a great one too. And he does public hunts there. So if you're not sure he'll do every other month, he'll do public hunts there. So if you can't afford to rent the entire place out for yourself, you can go on a public hunt there. And he caps it. So usually there's no more than 25 to 30 people maximum there. And that's even pushing it in numbers. Typically, he'll cap it kind of low because it's 68,000 square feet there at Old South Pittsburgh Hospital. So, so it's got plenty of space. So you're not all over each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, it's a good one to go to. You guys should check that one out too because it's.
Oh, our bucket list is huge.
Oh, God,
believe me, it is huge.
Oh, mine too.
Yeah, if we could actually go like month by month, I would just pick a month, pick some locations in that state, and that's where we would go. And then like the next state, but who's got that much money?
I know, man. If I win the lottery, we're all going everywhere. That's all.
Or
there will be signs. Aaron will be all over the country.
I was gonna say, or taking time off of work. That's another one.
Mhm.
Yeah, it eats up, man. Does it eat up time?
Yeah.
It eats up time, and vacations. So it's so important to save days. And but dang, when you're investigating,
Mhm.
you have to, like you spend those vacation days like it's nothing.
Mhm.
Truthfully. Yeah, the Nickerson Sneed, that's a good one too. That's an interesting house because I didn't think that's another one I walked into, not thinking that it was going to have much activity, and I was wrong. I stayed upstairs in the doctor's bedroom or office. It was a doctor's office turned into a bedroom now, and the residual energy alone of footsteps coming and going in and out of that room is insane. And then you see people walk down the hallway. You know, you hear audible voices, doors open by themselves. It's insane. It's insane.
Hmm.
That one definitely got me too. So I'm excited I get to go back there. And Chris Cherry's actually investigating with us there. And
Oh,
we're doing that one right before the retreat. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Go ahead, Tim.
Oh, cool. So, yes, ISS, yes, had a good time. Actually
Mhm.
did. A lot happened with us there while we were there.
Yeah.
And still haven't found a Wendigo, but I got offered to go dog man hunting, so that'll be just as good.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah,
That
go
place
dog.
is really crazy, isn't it? It's ISS. I've been there what 2, 3 times now, and
Mm.
it's pretty fun each time.
Yeah, yeah, that nurses station is a pretty interesting place for sure. So you sound like you guys been pretty busy doing what you're doing. We got a lot of comments on different places here. The darker
Hmm.
the better. So
Yes.
tell me about an experience in a dark place.
Oh wow. We've had some really dark experiences. Brushy Mountain was one of them back in the hospital area, and now they don't really let you up there during. You can't really get up there during daytime tours. They don't allow it, and I'm not sure why. I've heard some things, um, but Brushy. I've heard that somebody was attacked up there by by spirit, and then I've heard somebody actually used the bathroom, and so they were like, "It was some." We had to
Mm,
figure out a toilet that had no running water in it. So I
mm,
don't know the story behind that, but yeah, Brushy Mountain really. Yeah, that one, that those spirits do not play very nice, and one of them overtook Bailey, and his name was Nate, and he was very angry that I was talking about him.
mm.
And there's a whole piece of the night that is gone from Bailey's memory. He doesn't remember any of it,
Wow.
none of it, and we had to use holy water because
Wow.
you can't sage while you're in there. Jamie is very adamant there that you do not use sage while on the grounds inside the prison, because then you're going to make all of those spirits mad, and then
Mm,
you're leaving them and they're pissed off, and then so it's just not good. So I used holy water, and I had put it on my hands, and I put my hands on his shoulders, and he didn't like that. He didn't know that I had holy water on my hands. No idea,
mm,
none. And then when I put my hands on his shoulders, I had told somebody previously, when I'm over there with holy water in my hands and I put my hands on the shoulder, I need you to take holy water and put it in some water. Just squirt a little holy water in the water. He's never going to have any idea. It's okay. So
mm,
that's what happened. And I said, somebody get him a water. Like it was
mm.
like on the spur of the moment. Gave him a water. He drank it. And then he wound up okay.
Oh, I'm
It
darn.
was insane. It was
Wow.
insane. His eyes were not his eyes. His eyes were black.
Yeah.
And I promise you, that's not an over exaggeration. I mean, I
Got,
was that close to his face. His eyes were
got.
black. So
That's
that,
I've seen
crazy.
I've seen that once in my life too, so I know what that's like. That's
yeah,
no
I've
fun.
only seen that a few times, and
Yeah.
that one was that moment was very intense.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, they are.
yeah, because you don't quite know. You don't know who you're dealing
Right.
with, who can take somebody over like that. Because Bailey's a strong guy. He's a big,
Mhm.
strong guy. So He's not something easy for something to take over physically
Wow.
nor emotionally.
And
So
there's a lot of people that don't experience that in their life, in the paranormal world. When they do, you're never going to forget it ever. So
no, but that moment definitely. And we've gone back several times, hoping to come across Nate again. That
okay.
spirit. He's not showed himself since. So I
That
don't
happened
know.
yet?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's a
Mhm.
good thing, and that's a good thing too. So
Oh, yeah.
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 Wow. That's actually just scary. Point blank scary.
It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know when you guys were at Indiana State, tell the viewers there about your method that you use, where you just sit and talk, and you sit in a room and just have a normal conversation with people.
Yeah. So we'll pick a topic and we'll be like, okay, so say we're at a nursing home, like there at ISS, and you're in the nursing home and you just sit down and you just start talking about grandma and grandpa and what happened in the past, and you just have a conversation with you and the other live investigators. And we like to record. So on the phone, use an audio recorder, something of that nature. And you can play it back and you can hear them chiming in. You can hear them getting interested in the conversation, because I think a lot of times people are so focused on capturing evidence all the time, and they're so focused on the after effect of the investigation that they're not focused in the here and now. And so they lose a bunch of energy focusing on what's going to happen after. So you need to focus right here. And you just need to chit chat, because they just like to talk to. They like to be part of a conversation. And then if you have something sitting out, a cat ball, a REM pod, something that they can communicate with you and you can visually see that they understand, then you start bringing them into the fold, right? So let's say you think you're talking to somebody named Laura. And you mean, like, Laura, I mean, isn't that right? Isn't that what you thought happened too? You just kind of do that and they start chiming in, and they love it. They love just being a part instead of being talked to, being talked with.
Talk about.
Yeah.
So do you get a lot of evidence that way? You get a lot of feedback, EVPs?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm the person who's supposed to put stuff together for the team evidence wise, and I have failed miserably because life has lifed very hard recently. But so I'm way behind in evidence, but that's not the only reason why we do this. Because we
Okay.
know we wouldn't do this if we didn't think we know spirits exist.
Sure.
We've all experienced it. We've all experienced the EVPs, the feeling that you get when you come into contact with one.
Sure
So
enough.
we're there for the experience. Number one, we're there for the experience. Number two, if we get evidence, we get evidence. And that's okay if we don't,
Yeah. Well, you'll never override the personal experiences. You'll have more of them ever, and you'll ever get evidence. That's just the way it happens.
Yeah.
Part
And
of
sometimes that's the best experience, is personal experience, not the evidence.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. It's really interesting. The stuff we've actually seen, if we could just prove it sometimes, it'd be awesome. But you get that glazed over look at people when you're trying to tell them, they're trying to visualize in their head.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they don't get it, or they don't want to get it, one or the other.
Well, and I was talking to my friend Beth Moore, and we had this conversation about our friend who's passed away, that came to her and kind of explained to her how spirits see us. And she said that they see us from our auras, right? So we all have a different aura. No one aura is the same as the next. So if you come into an investigation sour from the day, or something upset you earlier, and that's on your mind, you've got a big rain cloud sitting over your head. You're dulling your colors. You're dulling your aura. And so when you walk into these haunted places, they're going to want to talk to you. And they're going to want to reach out to the brightest light. So if you come into a place and you've dulled your light, you're probably not going to have much happen to you. But if you walk in with no expectations, even if you've been there before, you cannot have any expectations, because it's always going to be different. So if you go in with no expectations and almost like it's your first experience, don't take for granted that a cat ball is going off. Get excited about it. Share that excitement with the spirits. Get excited, and it's okay. You don't have to. When you're debunking, I think a lot of people over debunk stuff, and then they start putting themselves in the mind frame of only debunking stuff. And
Yeah.
it doesn't only work that way. It doesn't always work that way. Sometimes it's
Okay.
automatic, and there's nothing explainable behind
Sure.
what just happened. If you have a ball sitting on the ground and it levitates up,
Yeah.
that's not
Yeah.
normal. It's paranormal. I tell
yeah.
you, good luck on debunking that. But
Yeah, you might
Yeah.
want to look hard into that one. Agreed.
yeah,
Cool.
yeah,
I agree with everything. I agree with everything you're saying. I think that's a great way to. That's a great way to paranormal investigate or ghost hunt, however you want to say it. That's
Yeah.
up to you. You
Yeah.
guys ever do any solo? You ever try anything solo?
Oh yeah, we did that at hospital on College Hill in specific. We all chose a different floor, and we all did our own little solos. It's nice to do that sometimes, just to break
Okay.
away and just you be the only one in your environment. End of story.
Okay.
Yes, and that's fun to do. I mean, it's a good challenge. It's nice to kick yourself into high gear a little bit when it's just you in the building. It's a whole lot different than if you have your best friend next to you.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you have your best friend next to you, just don't know it yet. So
That's right. That's a very good point, Tim.
never know. You never know. I was just curious if you guys ever did solos. A lot of people don't. I'm not a big fan of them because the safety factor and other things that could go on. I don't want you taking off and running downstairs or something happen. You know what I mean? Or
Right.
getting hurt in any way like
Right.
that. So forth. So,
Yeah.
but you guys are on different floors, so you're kind of within each other, so you can help one another out. So.
Oh yeah, definitely, absolutely. Yeah,
Right.
but we do like to go and push our limits a little bit, not too far. We're adult enough to understand when we're taking it too far, but there are times when we like to stretch that paranormal muscle in our mind, and we like to just kind of stretch it a little farther than we did the last time.
Correct.
Because I think it's really important to be able to do that to grow.
Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Makes a lot of sense.
But we're cautious. We understand because we don't it's not like we're throwing caution to the wind and we're just like, oh, screw it. We're just gonna wing it. No, not like that. But we do.
And I never thought that was something you would do. I'm just curious of how you. I mean, it's not like, hey, you're going in the building tonight. I'll see you in an hour. We're all sitting outside going to wait on you.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely no, not like that. No, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. That's different. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Bailey liked that too.
About the friend. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you never know who's sitting beside you on any given day, anywhere. You might be sitting in McDonald's. There could be somebody sitting beside you. You don't know.
That's it. Right?
Yeah.
Hey, I have
as long as it ain't a 6 foot tall rabbit you're seeing, you're okay. Don't worry. That's an old movie. Called Harvey.
Yeah. Yep. So, but we just, we just really enjoy investigating when we can all get together because, like I said, life is hard right now for everybody. The economy sucks.
Yeah.
Bills are killing everybody,
True.
So when we can all get together, that's a good time. Always a good time.
Sure. Exactly. Agreed. Yeah, because it's always good to learn from other people and watch what other people do, and you get that code. You get together. So
yeah, because collectively, I mean, the paranormal circuit is still the underbelly of society. Still, I know it's become more popular in culture, but for people to actually walk the walk instead of just be watching the show, that's that's the difference, right?
Correct.
And I don't know. I don't know. I think it's really important to learn different aspects of different people, because you might pick up a really cool technique that you otherwise wouldn't have known. So like what we did, how we all got together, the three of us teams, and we got together. I know we didn't investigate with each other the whole night, but we picked up and learned off of each other the small amount we were together, which was awesome.
Yeah. Next time we collab again, we're going to have to just lock arm to arm and just scare each other to death, I guess.
Yeah, right. We're going down that hole. That's it.
You're going with them. She's going with them. And
That's drawing straws next time.
Right?
There's an idea.
That's it. Yeah.
Chris says, most days I'd rather talk to the dead than the living. God, that is so true.
Yes, every day. Most days, every day. Every day. I swear, I wish I could do this as a full-time job.
That'd
And
be
don't get me
awesome.
wrong, I love my job. I do love
Yeah.
my career. I am a property manager. I love it. No day is the same. But
Yeah.
nothing compares to the dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We're all looking for something in the paranormal world. We just got to figure out what it is we want to find.
Yeah.
I mean, that's it. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
okay.
Okay.
Aaron, is your fan on?
My ceiling fan's on low.
Because
I
you're
think we talked about this. They shouldn't.
Yeah.
She moves. I don't know why she does that because she'll be really still, and then all of a sudden it's like she's kicking her legs.
Yeah, I've noticed
Really?
that since
Yeah.
we've started that. I just figured it was like
my voodoo.
fear from
That's
the
my
bed
voodoo
or
doll.
something.
Yeah, that's my voodoo doll that came from New Orleans. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
I
And sometimes
should-
it will, and sometimes it won't. It just depends on what we're talking about.
I
Gotcha.
didn't say anything because I just thought it was like air from a vent.
Mm-mm. No, I don't have any floor vents. No. And the only vent is like in the center of the window, and she's beyond the center of the window. Yeah, she's not even in there. And there's like a rose next to her, and the petals aren't moving on the rose.
Gotcha.
She's right there. Those little rose
Yeah.
petals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So you never,
Have
you
a
don't,
friend with me.
you don't wake up and it's like looking at you.
No, she's actually fallen. I saw the other day, she was like in the middle of the floor.
No.
From
She's-
there,
Yeah, yeah. From there, she was clear over here in the middle of the
Middle of the
floor.
floor.
And gravity doesn't work that way. That
Hmm.
should, worst case scenario, she'd land right there on the bed.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be
Yeah.
worse. But I think that she'd probably.
see, sometimes that happens when you order stuff that you may not order or you
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
could not order.
It didn't need that disclosure.
Yeah, there was no disclosure that came with the doll.
Did I say haunted? I didn't say I wanted a haunted doll. I just wanted a voodoo doll.
Hmm.
But no, my sister actually went and she got her for me, and she was not sitting out, but he had to go in the back and get it because she looked at all these dolls and she was like, that just doesn't feel like Aaron. And then she was like, I need something special, like really, really special. And he brought this one out. She looks like a hag. It's really bad. Yeah, but she's wonderful. I love her.
And then she just referenced to her like that. She's gonna wake up with her staring at her in the face now. because she
she's
did
like, I'll
that,
show you, hag.
right?
Like
Yeah.
one of the most, like one of the most 70 horror thriller movies that are going
Yeah,
on.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's the movie that freaked me out. It was a Twilight Zone movie, and it was of these dolls that would come alive at night and murder people and like
Sure.
murder this little girl's parents.
Mm.
And as a child, I took all of my dolls and I lined them all up on my bed, and I said, "Listen, this is this is your one and only chance. I'm getting." And then it can never happen again. So I'm going to count to 3. And if you're real, you're going to get up and you're going to try to murder me. But this is the only time you can do it. And I counted to 3 and none of them stood up. So I was like, okay, you like me. Okay, okay.
What would you have done if one
Oh.
actually would have?
I would have probably urinated all over myself and defecated all over myself because I was
Right?
a child. Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably would have made a mess. And then ran
does
far,
that-
far.
Does that ward off evil? I'm not sure.
Man. Oh, that is crazy. That is so interesting about your voodoo doll back there, though. 'Cause
Yeah,
like I
sometimes
said,
she moves, sometimes she doesn't. And the fan, I just constantly keep this fan on low, but I don't have, this fan is not on. That fan.
because I've noticed it, I just didn't see anything. So like I said, I thought
Yeah.
it was air moving from a vent.
Yeah.
You
It
know how we
Really-
rationalize things.
Yeah. She's a good girl though. I love her. So She's good.
Anybody out there watching have any questions? Tim, do you have any?
No, so you guys are somewhere going in July. Where is it you're going to in July?
Let me look. Where are we going in July? We're going so many different places. Let me
Gotcha.
take a look at
Melbourne?
the calendar. Let's see. July, we have
Probably
our
six. Yeah.
and then I can't go. I'm not going, but there's one teammate going to the Demon House. But then we're also going to St. Albans the
Okay.
24th, Friday
Where-
the 25th.
Which demon house? Which one you talking about?
This is the one in Indiana,
Okay.
Row House.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah, Bailey, you have slept in this room. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Bailey was like, I noticed it was like, oh no, yeah, right.
Maybe she was.
Okay.
Maybe this is what made Tia's phone start playing that music. His wife was here, and she was like, "Is your place haunted?" And I said, "No, I don't think so." And she said, "Well, it's weird because her phone was on the bathroom counter, and she was here, and she said her phone started playing some very old music, like from the 40s, that she doesn't listen to at all." She
Really?
said, "I don't know that," and she said, "I've never played that before," and it started playing, and I was like, "Oh, I don't know. I don't think
Well, maybe.
maybe."
Bailey, are you the one going to the Monroe house?
No, yeah, no, that's not me. I can't go to that one.
No, I asked Bailey.
No, Bailey's actually not going to that one either. I think Audra's the only one going.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was definitely on our bucket list.
yeah.
Oh, the Monroe. He says the Monroe house. That definitely have to go to that one. I don't want to go to Monroe
It's
house.
great. Well, last time we went, we originally booked this for 2 nights because the last time we went, we did the Blackford Jail, and then we did the Monroe House. But we didn't realize it, but we all had the flu. We all had the flu because as soon as we all returned home from this trip, we were all at the doctor's and we were texting each other. Shit, I had the flu. I have the flu. Do you have the flu? Yes, I have the flu. We were all sick, so it would be nice to. Oh yeah, and Chris Cherry, he's got an event. He's got kind of a It's kind of a Paracon, really, to go to, and it's a metal fest as well as a Paracon. So put the two together in February. Yeah, we're gonna be there. It's very exciting.
Bailey, there are spots available. Go check it out. It's like 7 hours from us, at least.
I know. It's so worth it. Here's what you guys need to do. You need to, because you have like the Monroe House and the Blackford County Jail are like in walking distance of each other. You can make it a whole weekend thing.
Okay.
Yeah. You know.
Where did you guys go the next night after ISS? I don't remember. Because you guys were going somewhere to investigate.
Oh, we went to not the Ross House. Oh, what's that mansion called? Hold on. Why can I not remember it? Because it's beautiful. When was that we went there to ISS?
April.
That's right. We were in April. Rhodes Hotel. We went to Rhodes.
That's yeah. We were actually checking into that, doing Asher Walton, and then do the Rhodes Hotel the next night because they're, literally across the alley from each other.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And that's the kind of thing that is fun to do. If you're going somewhere and if you're going to spend that mileage and that time on a trip, might as well, if you can find 2 spots to go to, if you can, and they're it's tough to say this, but if they're affordable for everybody,
Right.
then
that's why
it helps it when you can sleep at the location instead of having to find an Airbnb or a hotel room. That makes all the difference. Yeah.
That's why we did Billy Creek in Indiana State. Was because of that.
Yeah.
That back to back.
Yeah, Rose Hotel was really pretty. We were so exhausted though that we didn't get much investigation time because we were so spent from ISS. because
I
that
bet.
place has so much. It draws off your energy so much there.
Mhm.
It was probably a mistake to book something else behind it. You know what I mean? Because it's not tired like we couldn't handle it. It was just we were wiped clean.
Mm.
You know?
Yeah,
Bless
yeah,
you.
yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, yeah, I couldn't remember, and yeah, because I mean, it seems like Indiana and Ohio are like the hot spots for like
There's so much.
tons of locations.
Like
Mhm.
everywhere you look, there's a location there.
Oh
Right.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
insane.
yeah.
That's amazing.
West Virginia's getting that way too. Tennessee, I mean, but I feel like I've exhausted so much of Tennessee, that is just, it's nice. I love like South Pittsburgh Hospital. I will always go there. I love that place. That's my favorite place in the entire world is South Pittsburgh Hospital. But, I mean, we have Harriman, we have Brushy, we've got Scott County Jail. I mean, there's so much.
Mhm.
Rugby, Tennessee. That's a
Mm,
good haunt. If you guys can ever go up to Rugby, you should, because you get to do 5 locations in one night. So you get to do the
Okay.
schoolhouse, the library, the Welcome Center, the Uffington House, and the Kingston Lyles House. So you have 5 different buildings you get to investigate. And
Okay.
then you can stay at the Newberry House, which is also haunted. It's an Airbnb. And you just book a room, or if your entire team wants to book the whole house, that's what you do. You book the whole
Okay.
house because it's also haunted. Yeah.
Awesome.
That's a fun
yeah.
one to do. And relaxing. Like if you go to Rugby, I want to retire there someday. It's like heaven on earth.
Really.
Seriously. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's an
Wow.
unincorporated village. If that tells you anything. There's no stoplights, there's no stop signs, there's nothing. It's one road. And
Wow.
it's beautiful. But they have stores and they have like a print shop and they teach you stuff there. I mean, the shops in the daytime you can go to, and it's really cool. It's a very, very cool place.
Cool.
That's Rugby, Tennessee. Yeah. Yeah.
Almost, it sounds almost like we have a place here. It's called Living History Farms,
Mhm.
and like you can go in there and learn stuff from, back in the day. Learn how to make butter and lard, and
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
that kind of
Well, Rugby started out as it was a village that was built for the second sons of England, because the second sons, England, they didn't inherit anything. The eldest would inherit everything. So if you were a second son, you got nothing. You better hope you liked your brother and that your brother liked you.
Right.
You
Mm.
weren't getting squat diddly. So
Mm.
it was made for the second sons to come. But the problem they didn't think about it is these young men were very entitled. And so they didn't know how to work.
Mm.
All they knew how to do was live an entitled life. So they failed miserably at every corner. I mean, they tried a tomato canning company. They tried everything. They
Mm.
tried so much and they failed at everything. And so
Wow.
the town was a failure. But it became a success because here it is still today being talked about.
Sure.
But
Mhm.
but it's I thought that was funny that they thought, yeah, let's go to America and let's set up and let's have a great place to live. And then who's going to do the work? We're going to do the work.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that. I
Sure.
think I'd rather go down by the creek and hang out.
right? For
Yeah.
real.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's interesting. It's a very interesting story.
Cool.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
No,
It's
it
a good
sounds
one.
like it.
Yeah.
I'm about to look it up now.
Yeah.
Now I'm curious.
You
Yeah,
guys
look
need
at
to go there. It's fun. Yeah, it's really cool. The schoolhouse is very haunted. You can take a day tour of the whole town, and they'll give you the history of the church. I think it's a Presbyterian church, and it's been there since 1877, and it's been in operation every Sunday since. They've not
Wow.
missed one. It's still in operation today.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, it's got
Very
the
impressive.
original buttermilk paint inside. It's got the original stained glass windows. Of course, they've got plexiglass over them to protect them,
Hmm.
but it does have the original windows. And this place, the library is amazing. They have all but 4 books. They started out with, I think, 1,000 books or 2,000 books or something ridiculous in this little library. And only 4 never came back. They just recovered the 5th one. They
Wow.
just recovered it. But 4 of them, and that's all the books that they've lost since
Wow, that's impressive.
1977. Yeah.
Oh, it sounds like a cool place.
It's a
That'd be
very cool place, full of history, full of
the history
spirit.
history be worth it for sure.
Oh,
Cool.
without a doubt. It's the coolest. It's the coolest. Yeah.
You got to be convinced. We'll go.
You should go. You need to go. It's Rugby After Dark. So you
Yeah.
can look up Rugby After Dark.
I
Okay.
literally posted that on my location post probably about a month ago.
Yeah, it's cool. You won't
Cool.
regret it. You'll love it.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Anything else, Tim?
No, I just noticed they're going to be pretty busy coming up here in the next couple of months. We're going to be busy too here eventually, so we get ourselves as far as that goes. And I agree with Brendan. I agree with you. If we could do this as a living, sign me up. Just
Oh, it's a no-brainer.
put a contract out in front of me. I'll sign it. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't pay the bills, and that sucks because that would be great if it did. You know?
Yeah, agreed.
Right.
But it doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Get an RV and just go
Yes.
to state to
Yeah.
state to state.
That would be the dream, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be
Yeah.
perfect? Just own an RV and just go state to state. Even
Yeah.
if you had to work, man, like what if you had a remote job that you didn't have to go into an office, you just remotely worked? You could do that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
True.
as long as your internet worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Don't forget to pay
Yeah,
that
that'd be
bill.
the thing. That'd be
That's
the thing.
right.
As long as you got connection to the internet, you're golden.
Yeah,
I
that's
know.
right. That's right.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's it. So,
Yes. But you always have a home placement. You have your RV with you. You're able to stay there, no problem.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. Man,
Just gotta win the lottery. That's it.
that's it.
That's
That's
simple.
a small thing, right?
You know,
but
I
here's
never played the lotto, so I'll never win it. So
but
let's be
here's
honest.
the thing on that. How much are you gonna put towards it a week until you win?
Damn. Yeah. Because guess what? By the time it's all said and done, all that money could have, yeah. Right?
could have went ghost hunting. So,
Yeah. I never play the lotto.
Yeah, that's me. I'm like, I don't win because I don't play. Like I used to do scratch offs every now and again, and
Yeah.
to win a scratch, the most I ever won on a scratch off was like $100.
That's not bad.
You know,
That's
and
actually
it was
That's more
a
than $2.
$3 card, so it
Yeah.
was a $97
Profit.
profit.
Could you
But
imagine? Oh,
you know, I
Could you
usually will spend like $10 and I play that until it's gone.
yeah.
I mean, I just don't do it very often, but yeah, that's the thing. Like, how much would you be willing to spend per week until
Right.
you hit that brand,
Yeah.
millions to be there?
the only opposite side to that is once you win, you don't care how much you spend.
I know.
Exactly.
Doesn't matter.
Most Bailey ever got was a free
Yeah.
ticket. Dude, I feel that.
I only won $2, maybe 5 one time. I was like, oh wow, look, I just made my
Yeah.
money back.
I won $50 off of the pull tab once.
Yeah.
And then I took, I think it was like a bingo, the $3 bingo card. And I took it in. I thought I won like $5 or something like that. And she goes, "This is $100 winner." And I'm like, "What?" And she goes, "It's $100 winner." I was like,
Like I won $100.
I'm like, "Give me that money."
Yeah.
She just rolled her eyes like, "I can't believe I got to pay you $100." I'm like, "Yep." And I
That's
just take cash.
Yeah, I
Mm.
can't. I'm a terrible gambler. Look, 3. See, lucky. See, no, I would be. Listen, my luck is if I grab a scratch off ticket, it's gonna say you owe us. Like
Yeah.
you owe us $500, Aaron.
Look, it was
So,
100 times
great.
3. That's insane.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's crazy. See,
Who ever thought winning the lottery and playing Powerball would become a paranormal topic? That's really awesome.
I know, but you know what? I mean, how many of us have thought that?
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah.
We were watching an episode of FBI last night because we record them and then we watch them so we can like flip through the commercials.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And there was a platform where you could go out and make bets off of stupid random things, like
Right.
how long the State of the Union address was going to last, or like
What?
who. Yeah, it's I'm sure it's fictitious, but somebody out there listening now is going to come up with this thing. But it would be like, you know, of these millionaires, who's going to be the next to die, and people would like bet, and like they ended up rigging the stuff to where they were making money off of it because like there was an independent newspaper thing, and they're like, how long do you think before this place blows up? And then like the next day it blows up. Do you know what I mean? Like they were doing.
Oh, wow.
So could you imagine if there was anything like that now, like that we could go out and we could make like trillions of dollars with?
I would do it.
Right?
I would do it. I would
You
do
know
it.
what?
I would do it.
All them shows on TV get their ideas from where? Real life.
Yeah.
That's right.
So if somebody's
Them
got
from
the
real life.
deets, if somebody out there watching has the deets, man, we need in.
Yeah.
As paranormal investigators, we need money.
Yeah, we do. I'm about this
We
close
need
to being on
lots of
Big
money.
Thunder, okay?
Yeah,
This
we need
close
lots of
to selling
money.
my pictures. Okay.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding.
If somebody wants them and they want to pay for them, they can have them.
Right? Yeah, anyway. All right. Any last things that you want to hit on, Miss Erin?
No. It's just nice seeing you guys again.
Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
it's been a pleasure. You guys come back again on Wednesday when we have Spectro Paranormal joining us. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, Erin. We will check back in with you guys again.
Yes.
After figure out how the retreat went and
Yes,
all your
please.
other
That'd be
things.
great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we will.
I'm nervous. I'm a little nervous right now, but it's okay. It's gonna go.
Oh, you guys, it's going to be a fabulous thing. Again, if you guys want to be a part of that, hit up Erin, Audra, the Tennessee Shadow Chasers page to be sure to get that invite, because it is invite only.
Yeah, it is invite only, but anybody can be invited. So we just have to make sure that we don't want to go over, because you can only have a certain amount of people in certain areas. So we want to be very compliant with the laws. So we just have to make sure we know who's coming. But anybody's welcome to come. We just need to know.
And
so
it's free.
Yeah, hit me up. You can go to Erin Hale, the Erin Hale right there on Facebook, or you can go to Tennessee Shadow Chasers on Facebook, and you can just let us know, and then we'll invite you. Easy peasy.
Sounds
Oh.
great.
Yes.
All right. That does it for another episode of Deep Dive Podcast. We will be back Wednesday at 6. You guys have a great week.